It's a squirrel! Oh my! It's a squirrel! Yes, the rarest of all animals, the tree squirrel. Here it is, the rarest. If I had a nickel, if I had just a nickel for every time I've seen people here in New York, Manhattan, it's like it's an African safari and the rarest sight you could possibly think of. What would that be? Like I don't know, maybe a pack of lions doing something. I don't know, but that would be worth filming. That would be worth taking a picture of. But the tree squirrel, earlier today, it was like a Hollywood movie. People would just stop in their tracks, and the entire family, the babies, the young kids, the older kids. Oh, look, it's a tree squirrel. Call my agent. And that's not just limited to here and there. It's a constant. It's like mango, mango, mango. People selling mangoes just every 5 or 6 feet. People selling mangoes. People taking pictures of not just squirrels, but leaves and grass and trees and buildings. And I've tried to be magnanimous, but I can think of no more trivial way to spend one's life than what I'm witnessing right now. I mean, nothing has to do, it has to do with absolutely nothing. It is beyond silly. Oh, and by the way, get those hands up and pray. Oh. 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 I don't know. I think I'm running out of memory on this thing. One thing I want to do before I leave, I was thinking about this off and on, but now more even regularly. If I could, I would just sell my round trip Amtrak ticket to Washington, D.C. And the reason I say that is, now that I feel very confident that I'm going to get the passport, I would rather use that money for tickets overseas. And now I'm more and more leaning strongly to, look, any way I can get over to the mainland, to the European mainland, I don't care if it's north, middle, south, whatever. And they have search features on Google Flights and Skyscanner. I think it's Skyscanner, that you just tell them you'll fly anywhere on any date for any reason at any time. You name them any, I'm on board that. I don't care. But as much as I've enjoyed this little 2-month stay in Manhattan, I'm done. I'm ready to leave. There's nothing here to keep me. I pretty much saw all the little tourist attractions I wanted to see in 2004. I did that in 2014. The only thing I haven't seen is would be okay, I guess. Ellis Island. Maybe I don't know. Maybe New York Empire State Building. Who knows? But I've seen going to be able to see all the sports teams. Meadowlands, Jets, Giants, Yankees, Mets. And Tuesday, right there where City Life Field is, that's where the Mets play. The U.S. Open Tennis Championships are being played, and I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'm going to take a look around. Yeah, tennis is okay, but the ticket prices are ridiculous. But anyway, yesterday, kind of a rainy beginning to the day. I made it down to my Saturday favorite spot. Was going to go to this thing called Dragon Fest, which is all about, it was the first annual Dragon Fest. Evidently, they take their Chinese food all over the place, but you just have vendors for blocks and blocks and blocks. So anyway, I was kind of looking forward to that. And I got tickets for it, free tickets online. But come to find out, free tickets had no benefit at all because it was open to the public. Duh. Get those hands up and pray. Hello, wow. But, so that didn't pan out. I was just like bumper to bumper. Everybody was there. And so anyway, and after that, I usually get a nice meal and they only do Saturday hot meals, but it's usually a very nice meal. And they were closed, just like a lot of these hot meal places are closing for a month or so until fall kicks in, I guess. And then I was going to go get to my St. Luke's place where I get new, fresh clothes. I don't have to do any laundry or anything. I just go get new clothes because obviously I can't carry much around on that thing right there. Doesn't carry much, and I'm not going to carry it around on my back. So a couple sets of clothes is all I have, and I wrap it up in my mattress. This is my sleeping mattress right here. So I mean, it's pretty nice because I can pass out wherever I am. And New York has enough shoreline and parks and things like that where it's a nice, comfortable, and the temperature's been remarkable. Let me see how much time has got on this thing. Yeah, getting close to needing to wrap up. I got a couple minutes. I'm finding some really, really good stuff. B.B. Warfield's Introduction to Textual Criticism. Fascinating stuff in that the material they had then obviously did not have the papyri, but not to be deterred, he talks a lot about the various Syriac, Coptic, Greek manuscripts that they did have, Vulgate, Old Latin manuscripts, what centuries that they had. Absolutely the tenacity of the scriptures, which means that once a saying got into the scriptures, we didn't lose it. A couple of words might have been inverted or that type of thing, but pretty much fascinating things. And instead of taking pictures of squirrels, I find that much more enjoyable. But did that and reading some more of James White's books, trying to figure out the Mormon mindset. But Satanists will make you think crazy things. And reading what I thought was an extremely biased textual criticism. This guy wrote a book and he was trying to do textual criticism comparing the Quran and the New Testament and its transmission, how faithful things are, understanding how to evaluate the information that you have. But although I'm thinking to myself, this guy that wrote this book did a tremendous amount of research, but whenever you do that, it just taints everything if there's some kind of extreme bias and if it's incredibly obvious. So, if nothing else, it taught me that if I'm going to talk about something, not to be overly biased about it, but I don't know if that is even a concept, overly biased. Bias is just bias. But I am very passionate about things. But at any rate, a lot of stuff going on, and tomorrow's diary entry is going to be pretty big, because thinking about just bypassing everything and going straight overseas. So how long will you get those hands up and pray then?